KNX 1070 News Radio. Good morning. I'm Jim Thornton. Our top local story at 10:03, and as you just heard on CBS News, Carrie Fisher has died. Her daughter's publicist says that the actress, best known for her role in Star Wars, passed away this morning at the age of 60, just a few days after suffering a massive heart attack on a flight from London to LAX. With us now is entertainment journalist Jeanne Wolf, who knew Carrie Fisher very well. Hi, Jeanne. Here we are.
Hey, Jim.
It's a sad time. Now, we all know her, of course, as Princess Leia from Star Wars, but there was a lot more to her than that, Carrie Fisher. Tell us about the Carrie Fisher that you knew.
Well, she was a great writer. You know, it's one of the few times when someone dies that I wish I could think of something hilariously funny to say, because that's what she would do. She had a great wit, a great appreciation for her own verbal power. She was a terrific writer. Postcards from the Edge, Surrender the Pink, People. It's funny. People think of her as a relative. They've been worrying about her all weekend. She's been on everybody's mind here. She's been in our life for a long, long time. Her mother, of course, Debbie Reynolds. And even though in some ways she was in the shadow of her famous mother, in other ways she forged an identity of her own. She said, "Too bad that I'll always be known as Princess Leia. My mother will always be known as Tammy." When she was a little girl, she went on the road with her mother. Her mother was divorcing, and her mother had an act, and she would get on stage and sing. And she said, "It was a great education for me. I learned all about show business, but I wasn't a kid." There was nothing, she says, normal about her life, and yet she told me that the lesson she really learned after being open about being bipolar, after being open about being in a mental hospital, after being open about the love of her life, and the father of her daughter being gay, and she created a great relationship with him, and her daughter is someone to be very proud of. And she said to me, "You know, I finally have learned some things." She said, I learned you can't have it all, or at least you can't have it all at once, and you can't have it all the time. So you got to figure out what to be grateful for. She was very grateful for the love of her brother. She was very grateful that her mother, despite being famous, was a real mother, and that she felt she had a real family. She was very grateful that her daughter was turning out so well. She said, I hope I took the bullet for all of them if I went through the hardest times. And I like to think I did it for my daughter and for the rest of the family, and that I grew. She was amazing, and I think that ever since we got the reports about her on the airplane, we've been expecting this news but dreading it.
Yeah, it's true. As she had a meteoric career, so young. And Jeanne, we appreciate your thoughts.
Very talented, very loving, hilariously funny woman.
That is entertainment journalist Jeanne Wolf joining us, who knew Carrie Fisher very well. We'll have much more coming up in just a moment.